Hello. I wanted to share a little story with you talking about coercive control today. And I've been talking with a friend and she gave me permission to share. Now, I thought I was being real smart by telling her, well, you teach people how to treat you. So, just teach them, make a boundary. Let them know that you aren't going to take that, and you teach people how to treat you with respect. Well, in the matter, an instance of coercive control, these types of people, and it's not narcissistic abuse, it's not even like domestic abuse. It's so much deeper and insidious and nefarious. So my friend's telling me this, and like I said, I was trying to give her some tips, and it does not work in these situations. Oftentimes with people that engage in coercive control will push back harder. Their aim is to keep you in fear and under their thumb and terrorize you into compliance. And I'm going to give you 12 examples. So, isolating you from your support system, and I can give some details on what that looks like. Monitoring your activity throughout the day. Denying you freedom and autonomy. Gaslighting. Name calling and putting you down. Limiting your access to money. Reinforcing traditional gender roles, turning your kids against you, controlling aspects of your health and body, making jealous accusations, regulating your sexual relationships, or romantic otherwise, threatening your children or pets. And I mean, it goes on. Now, the thing is there's usually a main person, right? However, in this case of my friend, there's like a group. And, some people would be like, oh, that's gang stalking. Oh, that's, bullying. Oh, that's stalking. Yeah, it's all those things. But the thing is when there is a group, there's usually a leader. Okay. And ultimately, and the people in these groups I don't think they realize it. They just want to get in on the middle school fun, and either they're getting paid or there's something in it for them, or say this abuser gives a little bit of truth and then everything else is not true. So this person is walking into these situations, into rooms where all these other decisions have already been decided for her and about her, and she has all these barriers anyway. But ultimately, the purpose of such a group or situation is to serve the emotional, financial, sexual, and or power needs of the leader or the one in charge. So basically there's all these little minions just following this person. Are they credible? I don't know. So again, oftentimes if you try to make boundaries, they will push back. And what's even more interesting is sometimes these abusers, or when it's a group, it's perpetrators of coercive control. So they're all perpetrators. And if you're not helping the person, you're against them. You are supporting the oppression. You are further abusing and re-traumatizing the victim, and they are a victim. So oftentimes these people will misuse boundaries for control, and that'll be a different talk on actually what good boundaries are. They make manipulative restrictions, rigid enforcement, selective enforcement, emotional manipulation, unilateral decisions, gaslighting, like I said, conditional affection, punitive measures, micromanagement, isolation. Now, the thing is the UK has made coercive control a criminal offense in 2015 under the Serious Crime Act. Ireland, Scotland, and several other Australian states followed. In the United States, California, Connecticut, Hawaii, and a growing number of states have passed or are considering coercive control legislation. These people can oftentimes get trapped. And, when I was trying to advise my friend, just make some boundaries, just encourage these people to communicate. They don't want to communicate. Communicate would actually render a solution and peace. These people do not want that. They want terror, they want fear, they want power, they want control, which that is abuse. jailable, sanctionable, finable, ARS 13 in the state of Arizona. Look that up. So really, if it's pretty severe, it's about safety. It's about safety. Oftentimes you think like, oh, well, I'm just gonna like, reveal or out them in public, or, enforce boundaries, or explain myself, or try to, try 50 million one ways to have a solution. Waste of time. And it can be unsafe. So this is a pretty severe situation that my friend was telling me about. So, if there's anything you can do, believe them. And don't believe everything you hear. I mean, I just call that being weak-minded. Like, if you're just going to believe everything you hear, or not look into it for yourself, or... So, anyway, if anyone's experiencing this, I will be making some other videos about healthy boundaries, and give you an update on my friend. Just going through it. So, anyway, blessings to you and yours. And again, if you know someone in this, like, maybe believe them. And if you're a part of it, you're basically choosing to be part of organized crime and oppression. Have a great day.